You made $1 million in the past 16 months?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
How do you? Hello everyone, this is Phyllis. So today I'm here with Alaric Ong, somebody that I've known for a few years, and recently I met him, right? And I learned that he made $1 million in the past 16 months. So I'm sure you also want to find out from him, how did he do it? So here I present Alaric, who will give you all the juicy details. Hi Alaric, nice to see you.
Hi, nice to meet you. Yeah, so okay, I've done 5 different businesses before. This is the 5th business that I'm running, which is my coaching and seminar business. And right now we have over 1,000 students in 50 over industries. Yeah, about 800 in Singapore and about 200 in Malaysia. Yeah.
Oh, so what actually made you go into business rather than finding a regular job like most people, right?
Okay, I wanted to go into business because okay, since young I've always been excited with like sales, marketing, branding, entrepreneurship, raising capital. I've been interested in all these kind of things since young. So I read my first book. Like my dad introduced me to Rich Dad Poor Dad for kids when I was 8 years old. So since I was 8 years old, I already read Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? And I started reading a lot of business books ever since I was young, like Proven Success Matters by M.R. Mayer, how to make money, how to be rich quick, all this kind of stuff, right? And my dad, since young, would tell me that, okay, Alaric, next time, right, you must have this thing called an armchair business, like a passive income kind of thing. So he was sharing with me that, okay, you must have like a vending, let's say, for example, let's say you have a vending machine, okay? And every month, right, you just go to the vending machine and collect your money, and then you just sit in an armchair and wait for your money to come in, like a armchair business, passive income business. So when he shared that concept with me, since I was 7 years old, he shared that concept with me. I was very impressed by that, and I told myself that, okay, when I grow up, I want to do that. And because I also play a lot of like cash flow games for kids, cash flow games since young, I knew that my goal was always to be financially free, because that's the goal of that game. And that's why I became financially free at a young age. Around like 22 years old, I was financially free already. Yeah, which means my passive income, I wouldn't say I'm super rich, right? But my passive income is more than my expenses. So yeah, so like being immersed in an environment like that since I was young allowed me to be able to pick up all these skill sets right now. Yeah.
So would you say that it is because of your upbringing that made you have this way of thinking about setting up businesses and doing things that most regular adults don't do?
I would say, okay, like I would say it's both ways. Like number one, it's I'm exposed to it, right? But number two, I think that there's a passion as well. Like I think it's in both nature and nurture. So like I feel that like I'm someone that enjoys business. It's something that even if I didn't make money, I'll still do, right? And it's something that because I've been immersed in an environment whereby like my mom runs her own health and wellness business and everything, so I've seen how much she struggled. I've seen how hard she works. Like she worked from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., which is 16 hours a day, 6 days a week. Her only rest day was Sunday for the first 7 years of her business. Okay. So I saw how hard she struggled, and I told myself that I knew that if I wanted to truly be an entrepreneur, that must be the hustle and the sacrifice that I must be willing to put in to be an entrepreneur. Yeah. So working a job, like I would say the true entrepreneurs are those who don't mind working a job. Like for me, honestly, it's not that I hate working a job or anything. I don't mind working a job. A lot of like sometimes you hear a lot of like entrepreneurs, right? And they say, oh, I'll never work a job and all that kind of stuff. Those are not the true entrepreneurs, because the true entrepreneurs, right, will realize that when you become an entrepreneur, you work way harder than working a job. Yeah. So if you're not willing to work harder than being an employee, right, then I don't think entrepreneurship is for them. Yeah. I would say they are one entrepreneur. They don't really want to be an entrepreneur. They just want to not work a job. Yeah. So I don't think those are the true entrepreneurs. Yeah.
Yeah, because from what you're sharing, right, I really can sense that you are a lot of self-drivenness in you as well. You are not only motivated by money, but you yourself have this urge to do the best in your various businesses? Because I can also see you doing long hours. So what is it that make you have this drive?
Honestly, I don't really know where it comes from. But I always believe that drive doesn't come from me; it comes through me. Okay. So for example, okay. So you see, there are 4 levels of consciousness. So you might want to write this down. The first level of consciousness, right, is to me, which means like, oh, this thing happened to me. The economy happened to me. Coronavirus happened to me. Bankruptcy happened to me. So it's like victim mentality, and that's one of the lowest vibrations in life, because when people are always blaming other things and everything, they don't take responsibility for their life. Then the next level is from me, right? So or like from me or by me. So they say, oh, this business was built by me, or this I built $1 million coaching business by myself. Oh, I had 1,000 students. And it was done from me or by me, right? And people who do that, right, it comes from a space of ego, right? And when you come from the space of from me or by me, you deplete very, very quickly, because like if let's say someone's success happens by you, or like things happen by you, you feel that your energy keeps depleting very, very quickly. Okay. The next level, the higher level of by me, is through me, which means, like for example, let's say when I've got a lot of students success stories. For example, people who make like let's say Joel Chin, who made like $21,000 in 2 hours, right? Just doing a webinar, which I showed him how to do and all that. Leonard Peng making $46,000 in 1 month, right? 20-year-old making $46,000 in 1 month. I've got a lot of clients who make like $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 easily, right? Now, but I don't say that happened by me. I don't say that happened from me. I say that happened through me, which means it didn't come from me. How they were inspired was because of all the knowledge that I've ever gotten from all the mentors I've ever had, from all the YouTube videos I've ever watched, from all the webinars, all the seminars I've ever been, through me, and I pass it to them. So it didn't happen by me or from me, it happened through me. And when you tap in, like, so rather than being a source, right? I'm a straw. You get what I mean? I'm like a straw, I'm like an instrument, I'm just a messenger to empower them to become the best version of themselves. So it happens through me, right? Now, of course, the highest level is something that happens as me, which means, let's say, okay, when they were inspired through me, correct? Now, when they go ahead and inspire others, they are inspiring others through them, but they are inspiring others as me, as though they are me. Does that make sense? Yes. And that's the way we can create the most amount of value, because if everything happens by me or from me, there's a limited amount of energy I have, there's a limited amount of drive I have. But because my drive comes through me, right? The energy comes through me, I'm able to perform long hours and everything. So one of the reasons where my drive comes from, I really don't know where, but I always believe maybe it's because of the mission I have. For example, to empower people to become the best versions of themselves, right? And also to create a world where everyone wins. So because I have this mission, that mission goes through me to impact other people and empower them to become the best versions of themselves. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, excellent. This is something new to me that I'm also learning today. So
I bet that was not the answer you're expecting, right? Maybe maybe it's my diet or my exercise, or okay.
Something quite profound that I is a learning for me as well. So thank you for that. So basically, would you say that like for those people who actually want to go into business or start a business, what's your advice for them? Like, what do they need to really be aware of or think about before they actually do it?
Okay, awesome. So I've done a few interviews and everyone asked me the same question. They either ask me how to start a business, if I could go back from scratch, what do I do? My answer is always the same. Learn marketing, learn sales, learn how to sell. Because the moment you learn how to sell, you can generate income on demand, right? The moment you know how to get customers on demand, you can generate as much income as I want. So for example, I know, okay, next month I want to make $100,000. I know exactly how to make $100,000. Why? Because I just will spend maybe 30K on Facebook ads, I'll make $100,000 back, right? So it's to learn sales, because the only skill set that is the only thing that puts money in the business. So if anyone, so I don't recommend people start a business. I recommend people start off learning sales, and once you know how to sell, then only start the business. Yeah, because a business is like, there's so many more things like human resource, like team management, public relations, branding, accounting. There's so many more facets to learn. But if you have all this in place, but there's no sales coming in, everything's useless. Yeah, sales cures everything. Like with money, can I hire more staff? Yes. With money, can I hire more accountants to help me with accounting? Yes. With money, can I hire more, can I improve my branding, everything? Yes, right? So it all starts off with getting cash flow in, and the only way to get cash flow in is through doing more sales. Yeah.
Okay, so if somebody wants to learn about sales and marketing, what is a good way to go about it? Like, do they read books, go YouTube, or what would you advise actually?
So you need to join a sales platform. Yeah, you need to join a sales platform, like let's say network marketing or insurance or property or car sales, or join somewhere that already has product or service to sell, or someone that will train you on how to sell that. And a lot of these kind of sales platforms have very, very strong mentorship systems and everything. So you go ahead and join those sales platforms. Or let's say, like for example, for me, I give opportunity to my students and my clients as well, where I train them in sales, and after that I give them products and services to sell so that they can start their own business as well. Yeah.
So basically, you yourself have a kind of a platform where you actually coach and mentor people who want to learn about sales and marketing.
Yes, correct.
Okay, and how does that work? Like, how do you actually coach and mentor them?
So when people join my community, right, first I give them an online course that teaches them on like Facebook marketing, teach them sales, teach them branding and all that kind of stuff, right? Okay. So they can watch this online course, and then I'll add them in my WhatsApp group. So they join my coaching WhatsApp group where anytime they have any questions, they can ask me in the group chat and I'll reply their questions. Why do I do a WhatsApp group? So that because whenever they have one question, right, there are probably other people who have the same question as them, just that they didn't ask. So when I answer that one question in the group chat, right, rather than serving one person, I serve 200 people. Okay, so group chat. Number 3 is I do like coaching sessions, like let's say 2-hour coaching sessions once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks that people can come for free. Like my students can come, unlimited amount of them, like an unlimited amount of times. And number 4 is I give them opportunities, and this is something that most coaches don't do. And because I realized that in order for someone to make money, first of all, they also need to have a product or service to sell. So for example, when people join my community, right, I allow them to sell my course and I give them 50% in commissions. Now in the market, 50% commission is super high, right? Let's say you sell car, 5%, 1%, you sell property, 1%, right? I give people 50% in commissions. That means for that means they sell the course twice, they get their full money back, right? I should give them more opportunities. For example, I still deals with spas. I still deals with health businesses, right? So I tell them, hey, you have a health business. Okay, I got 1,000 students that I've trained in marketing. Do you want them to help you market your product or service? You say yes, right? Okay, so I'll ask them to go and market, right? And then grow, and then everyone wins. They get to sell more products. They get to make the commissions. I get to make a overriding fee as well. So I have a lot of products and services that people who join my community get access to. For example, like selling spa vouchers, selling pillows, selling all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
So actually, they will have the practical experience, not just the theory itself.
Yes.
Okay. So coming to that, right? Because I think a lot of parents or the society in general put a lot of emphasis on formal education. So do you think that formal education is a necessary tool to have success in life or in business as well?
Okay, like I feel like everyone needs to learn like basic math, basic English, basic Chinese, like basic, you get what I mean? At least not so much spelling errors, grammatical errors and everything, right?
Okay.
So I feel like primary school education is definitely important. Do I feel that everyone needs to learn geography and science and like history and like algebra? I don't think I've applied it once so far in my whole career. But okay, then again, for example, like going to business, so I went to business school in Singapore Poly, right? Did going to business school help me out in life? I would say it gave me the buckets to fill, like it gave me the cups to fill up information in. So for example, like because I went to business school, I know, okay, what's human resource, what's public relations, what's finance, what's investment banking, what's all these kinds of, the different facets of a business, right? But of course, honestly, like it's a lot of it is a lot of theory, but not enough practical knowledge. Like business school never ever taught me how to sell, which is the most important skill in a business. A business school never ever taught me how to sell, right? So I always believe that but it gave me a very good cups, right? Such that I can place the information in, so that like if let's say I just went to doing a business, I'll be completely lost because I don't even know what are the different facets. But because I know the different cups to fill the information in, it became a lot easier. But I feel that business school was beneficial, right? In helping me to learn how a business works. Yeah. So I would say it's a mix of both. But for example, if let's say you want to be a doctor, then definitely you need to go for formal education. You want to learn how to be an engineer, you definitely need to learn formal education. But if you want to start a business, I don't think you really need formal education. In fact, there are a lot of online courses, there are a lot of courses that teach about business. And one thing is this, that when I went to business school, right, I realized that business school trained me on how to be an employee. It didn't train me on how to be an entrepreneur. It trained me on how to help work in a business. Yeah. So that was something quite surprising for me as well.
Okay, okay. And do you think that like having let's say mediocre results in school, will it be a hindrance, or actually it doesn't really matter what sort of grades you get in school, because ultimately, like you said, the practical part will still come in to you know, push you to do things that you want to do?
I would say, okay, there isn't, okay, that like I would say it might not be a causation. For example, having good grades might not cause you to do better in life, but I would say there's a correlation. Like honestly, like someone who's more intelligent, slightly more, honestly will do better in life than someone who's not, right? And it's no one's fault. It's not the system's fault. It's not the government's fault. That's just how life is, right? But that being said, do you need to be very intelligent in order to learn how to make money? The answer is no, right? I've taken IQ test before. I'm not super smart. I'm like 60 percentile. That means 40% of the world is smarter than me. So I'm slightly above average, but 40% of the world is smarter than me. Okay. So, but that being said, because I'm not smart enough, like I'm not super intelligent, so I force myself to work harder. So like I read a lot of books. I can like listen to a lot of courses and seminars and audios and everything. So like sometimes I can finish a whole book in a day, right? So that's like I can sit down for 8 hours straight to read a book. So so because I wasn't born smart, I had to make it up with hard work and work ethic. And I think that's one of the keys to success in life as well, to have hard work and work ethic, which is something that Elon Musk said, because people who do work hard, like even if you are not as smart, if you do work hard, somehow you still achieve more than the person beside you who doesn't work as hard. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm hearing you, right? Even though you say you're above average, but for me, just talking to you, I feel that you have a lot of innate strength and skill set, and I feel that that is something that can help people have the happiness and success in life. And you have demonstrated that, because at such a young age, I believe you're still in your early 20s, you already have a financial freedom. So that is good grades, and formal education per se is not necessarily the only way to success. And I think what would, for coming from you or learning from you, is that being your value system, your work ethics, and also your self-drivenness is really also a prerequisite to have success in life. And also one thing you really clearly mentioned is the mentorship and the having practical skills or putting the theories into practice. And so for me, coming back to that, I think you shared just now that you yourself have a coaching and mentorship program or platform that you can help people learn sales and marketing if they want to start up business. So if they are interested to find out more about your program, how can they actually reach out to you or get more information?
They can look for you. They can look for you. So they can look for you, and then you can share more with them, since you're already a member in our community, right? So so you just ask them to look for you, and then if anyone's interested, I don't know if by the time this video is launched, whether I'll still be accepting new students, right? Because right now I've already got 1,000 students, and to manage 1,000 students requires a bit of infrastructure to do that. But of course, if anyone is really, really serious about like growing their business, growing their income, learning how to make more money, then I'll be more than happy to share and do more like videos like that and everything. Yeah. And I want to point out one fact, that like all those strengths that you said, for example, like, okay, every time I do a seminar, okay, I'll make $4,000 to $12,000 every time I do a seminar, right? But this skill set, right, wasn't something I was born with, right? This skill set was something that I trained for over at least 100 seminars, I think 200 or 300 seminars, before I developed the skill set to be able to do that, right? Like how come every time I do a webinar, I'll make 5 figures doing a webinar, okay? In 1 hour or 2 hours, I'll make more than 10,000 Sing dollars, right? how come I can do that? It's not because I was born with it. Like when I was a baby, I wasn't born and say, oh, when you grow up, you'll be able to make $10,000 when you do a webinar, right? It was something that I had to learn from mentors coaches who have done that before. I had to keep practicing. I had to keep doing it again and again and again. So because I wasn't intelligent, I had to make up for it with hard work and work ethic. And like, yeah, so, and it wasn't luck or anything anyway. It was just pure hustle and hard work. Yeah, to get to that point.
Yeah, I've seen you very motivated, and you know your drive really impresses me a lot. So for those of you who really also want to learn from Alaric himself, because you've seen that he really gives results and also really keen to help his students, yeah, just connect with me, and then I'll let you know how you can be part of Alaric's platform and mentorship program. So thank you for your attention, and thank you, Alaric, for your time and all your information that you shared with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I hope all of you received value. I hope you learned something from this whole video, and I'll catch you up soon. Okay, I will catch up with you all soon. Yeah, and hopefully our paths will cross one day. Take care.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
I raised $50,000 in 15 minutes. If you knew that skill, what would I do for you and your business? I want a world where everyone reads. I want people to use me as a tool so that they can become the best versions of themselves.
Your success is my success, and my success is your success. When I die, it doesn't matter to me how many people show up for my funeral. It doesn't matter to me how wealthy I'll die. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me what kind of legacy I leave behind. I'll leave the world a free spirit, just like how I entered into this world. Success to me is if one life breathes better because of my existence, then I've been successful. I'm gonna give so much value to people, right? That people are gonna feel guilty for not paying me money. Entrepreneurship is about being a solutions provider. So first of all, I realized that the market doesn't care how old you are. The market only cares that you deliver value. Please see how much 1% makes. If you just improve by just 1% every day, right? After 365 days, you become 37.78 times better than who?